welcome to Australia. Welcome to our show. It's great to have you here. Your new, I guess the deluxe version of your new album, Taking It Back, is out now, which features your track Made You Look, which I have to say is the first time my children, who are obsessed with that song, have learnt about Gucci or Louis Vuitton or any of those things. It's quite cute, hearing a 4-year-old sing about a Louis Vuitton that she will never own.
Yeah, yes, I didn't know about those things until my 20s. So that's hilarious. Yeah,
It's good though. I think there's something powerful about the song that I feel like I like hearing them belt out in the back seat. What's the song mean for you? I mean, I can't remember the number it's up to now. Number of streams, 3.5 million or something. The world loves it. What does it mean for you?
gulp. I just I always get told like as a pop star, you should like only wear designer clothes and you should always be dressed up and always have full glam and always be in heels. And that's just not me. And especially when I'm pregnant, like I just wore heels for 20 minutes like a minute ago. Now my back hurts. And and people would tell me too, like, you need to call paparazzi when you get your nails done. And I'm like, this is my nightmare.
What?
So yeah, like a whole thing. So I wanted to write a song about how then how my husband thinks I'm hot, like when I'm my grungiest. So I'm like, well, I don't have to wear all that fancy clothes. I still make my husband look, like he still thinks I'm fantastic, and that's all that matters.
I'm still confused about the paparazzi nail thing. Does that mean when your nails look good, you give them the heads up?
Or because I'm like, why don't people invite me to fashion shows? And they're like, well, you don't you're not paparazzi'd in Louis Vuitton, And I'm like, oh, that's what it is. So they're like,
is that where you'd want to be though?
I don't ever want to call the paparazzi. I'm just trying to hide most of my life,
Do you
So
put
it's
on
bizarre.
Sorry, I know you just said you don't do it, but when people do that, do they put on a fake voice? Are they like, hi, I've just seen Meghan Trainor?
When they see me in public?
No, if you're going to call the paparazzi on
Oh,
yourself.
I don't know. I was like, I don't even know how to call paparazzi. Like, what do I call TMZ? I don't know how to do this. I thought they were joking. I think people do call sometimes. Like, I don't get it. I don't.
Because surely nobody has the courage to go, oh, hi, I've just seen Meghan Trainor. And they go, no worries, who is this? And you go, it's Meghan Trainor.
No, definitely.
People do.
I'd be like, Mommy, will you call for me?
How's the world changed since you've had little Riley? You've got a new single coming out, Mother. What's it like for you to be a mum?
It's the greatest. I miss him. He's at the hotel right now, chilling.
Oh, I thought you meant he was in back home
Oh,
overseas.
no,
You
I
just mean he's
can't.
at the hotel.
Right. I miss him. I just saw him. It's the greatest. It's just like you get to relive your childhood all over again, and you get to experience life like everything is way better. When he sees like an elevator and he gets to press a button, he's like, like it's the best day of his life. And I'm like, oh, I want to be that hyped for everything as well. And my therapist was like trying to teach me how to just be in the moment. And I'm like, how? And she said, watch your toddler, watch your baby, because babies are literally just being. And it was life changing. I was like, oh, I get it. We're just going to chill and love everything.
God,
So
that's
it's the
hardcore
best.
therapy for everybody.
Oh,
The way
yeah.
they learn to be in the moment is they have to get a kid to
You
watch.
got to get a
Yeah.
kid.
toddler
That's
to
all you got
watch.
to do.
I thought the kid was-
Kids are good luck too. They bring success. It's a good thing to do. I don't know. I liked it.
Surely the
keep
kids
going.
are a cause of a lot of therapy needed. You know what I mean?
Yes, they could bring on other things.
Does it change you though, as a pop star, as a star, having Riley? Has it made you feel differently about your place in the world and how you feel about how other people feel about you? Like, do you care less because now you've got something that has changed your perspective?
Oh, I wish I cared less. I everything means more. Actually, I don't know. I always think about, oh, in 10 years he's gonna watch this, and I want him to be proud, and I can't wait to tell him you were just a baby. Like this baby in my belly right now. I get to tell them someday, like, we got a hit song when you were in my belly. It's called "Made You Look." Check it out.
Is there anything
So-
you don't want them to ever have seen? Anything
Of
you've done? You're like, oh my
course.
God.
I do a podcast with my brother, and we're kind of rated R on there, and we talk about too many things, and it's a funny place. And I'm like, no one needs to listen to this from my family, So they could skip.
Megan, that sounds a weird combination of talking about R-rated stuff with your brother.
With my brother, we're a close family, and that's like, I think that's the funny part of it, because I'll start talking about like my sex life or my anal fissures, and my brother goes, ah, And it really it gets us a lot of views.
To be fair, we had hemorrhoid chat on this show
Yeah.
last year.
Normalize
I mean, absolutely, especially when you're pregnant.
Especially when you're pregnant. My poop is
Yes.
weird lately. It is strange.
Okay. I've got questions about anal fissures.
Oh,
She's here to
well,
talk
I am
about
the
it.
pro. I'm the professional.
I'm sure it's not what it sounds like.
No, it's not a
Because
little
it sounds
fishy
like-
up in your butt. I
Yes,
thought
it
so
sounds
too.
like-
I was like traumatized when they told me it was that. It's a big slice in your booty hole. And it's because like you'll be going poop and then you're like, God, this is so much pain. Why is it so much pain? It must be a hemorrhoid. I've never really had a hemorrhoid, so I thought, oh, this is my first hemorrhoid. Here it comes. And I went to a butt doctor and she opened me up and said, oh, yep, there's a slice. There's an anal fissure. And I was like, Mom, I'm dying. What do I do? And she's like, you just pop this cream and it should go away. And Miralax, like a stool softener. So that was the cure.
Why did you not, when the doctor was there, why did you ask your mum what you do? Why didn't you just ask the doctor?
Oh no, I did. I asked the doctor what to do. I didn't ask my mama.
Oh,
Well, I asked my mom like, what's happening to my body? I asked everyone. And no one really knew. They're like, it's probably a hemorrhoid. I'm like, but I don't feel anything, you know? But
Did you grow
it
up
was
in a family
inside.
that talked about a lot of stuff like that? Like my family
Yes.
didn't talk. I've never seen my mum, dad fart. My parents never
Oh
spoke to me
no,
about
we're
sex
very
and stuff.
we're very open. I think we're an open family, but my mom's family is very close. Like they don't blow their nose in front of each other. So my mom's had to like adjust to all of this openness. And now she's used to it. She's like the day I talked about anal fissures publicly, she called me and was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm normalizing myself. You can't shame me." And now she's like, "That's my baby girl talking about her anal fissures." Now she's
Are you a
proud.
nude family?
What's nude family? Oh, like walking
Like,
around
do you
nude?
get
No,
around naked?
because I live with my brothers. So I always like my husband sleeps nude, but if I leave something downstairs, I'm like, baby, I need water. And then he has to put all his clothes back on. And I'm like, sorry, you know.
So you and your hubby live with your brothers.
Yes, my older brother who's 30 now, and my younger brother who's like 27.
Wow. What
Yeah.
a fun house that
It's a
is.
fun house.
How does your hubby feel about that?
At first, it was weird for them, not for me. But they had to figure out how to live with each other like roommates. And my husband, my younger brother's really a mess sometimes. He doesn't always do his dishes. So that's the only thing that bugs us. But other than that, I wouldn't have it any other way. It's like you always have a friend over, It's like movie night.
Fun.
It's great.
And babysitter.
You would think, but they don't do that. They don't offer that up a lot, but they claim they will. But I don't see them changing diapers,
Do you know what you're having next? Do you find out before?
I
or you
know. You find out nowadays at 10 weeks. So I've known for like 12 weeks now. I'm 22 weeks pregnant. Oh my goodness. And it's opposite of what I thought. And I thought I was having twins. I'm not having twins. It's just one. But we haven't announced it yet. And we're trying to think of a good like TikTok to announce it with,
Fun. What's the latest thing everyone's doing on TikTok for baby announcements?
They're so creative. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have Chris Olsen help me. He's the king. Can you hear me? Every time I talk to my family, they look at me like, but they can't
They
hear
don't
me.
know you're talking anal fissures.
Yeah, he's the king of great ideas. No, my mom's going to freak out again. He's the king of great ideas. And I keep telling him, like, yo, we got to do a gender reveal. How are we going to do it? So we're thinking.
Gender reveals are, sorry, I was about to say they're one of my favorite things of all time. Gender reveals gone wrong are one of my favorite things of all time.
Yeah, I've seen all the YouTube videos. I just don't
Yeah.
get the lighting on fire. That's been dangerous. We shouldn't do that.
No, I keep
Um,
thinking the anal fissure territory. Like, what if you farted out?
Oh, that's great.
Colour?
A colour.
Okay. That's not a good idea,
I mean, don't pass judgment. You're the one talking about anal fissures.
I'm just like,
everything,
will I be able to work up a fart powerful enough,
You're pregnant, surely.
Surely.
Yeah.
Do you get gassy? Do you get gassy?
Oh yeah, when I'm pregnant, I mean, like regularly I burp really loud. That's like my thing. But pregnancy, man, has turned into fart storms at night. It is impressive. And my husband's like, finally you're farting. And I'm like, no, this is uncontrollable. This is out of control. He thinks
Well,
I'm
we look
holding
forward
in.
to seeing your reveal. Whatever you do, you are massive on TikTok. You're massive in our world. We love
Yeah.
you so much. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for
Today,
having me and for
Savo,
talking about
whatever
all
we
my
are.
bowels. And get ready
All
for
of
the
them.
new tune. It's going to be a hit. Thank you so much.
Can you please promise us that if you start a new side project as a band, you call it the Anal Fishers?
Yes, the Anal
Thank you.
Fishers featuring
Thank
Megan
you.
Trainor. Trainer.
It
Sounds like a hoot.